Away we go in our Sunday afternoon doubleheader on Fox League. Warriors will start with the ball. Adam Blair is a big presence out there on a right edge, playing as a second rower for the first time in 4 years last week. And up with a try. Well, Carter heading towards the touchline, and the Dogs scrambled well defensively.
They do it so well, the Morris boys, don't they?
What's their play on the last? They go to Lewis. Time stands still when he gets it. Hangs it up for Smith, and now Marlo took off from inside the field of play, and they're going to drag him back. Tuivasa-Sheck tried to strip his teammate, and they say, you can't do that. Now, Roger, let's bring it back for the dropout.
Now watch the effort here from Josh Jackson. This is why he's one of the top players in the NRL. They get the football up top. Watch him just get engaged in this tackle now. And he holds Mamalo up and then drives him back into the in-goal area with a little bit of a hand from Holland. But that's why little things like that people love playing with this bloke.
It's a great show of strength, wasn't it, to hold him up. Just balance him. Holland can come in and join the tackle, but two strong humans going at it there. But hasn't he got an eternity to kick the ball, Lewis, hasn't he? For some reason, his technique is different. It just feels so long. They're going shorty, the Warriors.
As they often do. Holland gets there. Man taken out, though. It's a penalty to the Warriors, so it causes heartache for opposition teams, doesn't it, that short dropout? Now Blake Green. This way and that to link with Tuivasa-Sheck, who thought about the offload. Johnson. Blair again. Gets the ball free. Oh, wonderful. To link with Johnson. No foot in touch. They keep it alive. Razzle-dazzle footy being played. Now Parsi. On to Luke. Look out, Isaac. Gets the kick away in time. And it's going to sail long. Well, they tried to improvise. 7 tackle set, though. Comes back infield, though, and sets them up on the last. Green stabbing one. Played at by the Dogs. It's another fresh set for the visitors. They'll do well to hold on here. They're up quickly, the Dogs defensively. Tuivasa-Sheck keeps it alive. Johnson. Sean Johnson. Inside ball. The Bulldogs crack.
Well, it's a great start from Sean Johnson. You know they're on when he was running the football. He's already had 3 runs in this game. The ability to skip on the outside of players with pace. He skips on the outside of Lewis there. And Beale read it pretty well. He over-chased then. Lewis, you can see there, a gap back on the inside. They didn't close the gate.
Elliott goes to Lewis, looking for runners, and Clemmer puts his hand up. Tolman lurking. So was Frawley. Jackson, quick hands to Holland. Steps off the right, goes back to his skipper, keeping it alive here, the Dogs. Leisha looking for the next link in the chain. Well, he jumped over the tackle of Isaac Luke. Now Tolman gets it to Lewis again. He's able to buy time, but not a great finish.
He shanked it.
Frawley and Papali'i locked up there, slowing down that play the ball. Johnson gets it on the outside again for Roger. Big fend on Lewis. Did well to come again and get help from Morris. Johnson has time to go to Green for the kick. Finds the grass. Elects to play at it. There's Remus Smith and there's no getting out.
Well, there's the difference in the kicking game.
Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, what a luxury having him just floating around the middle from a forwards point of view. Just takes so much pressure off you.
What about when you're a little bit tired in the 30th minute and he starts running at you like that? Not good.
Oh, Malmalo clocks off. Gets clean bowled by Lachlan Lewis. We are seeing some strange things this afternoon, and the Dogs will get the ball back from their own version. Opening 20 minutes gone, and Tolman gives them a settler. Now they've got depth to the right-hand side. Lewis. Oh, great ball. Reaching out. Adam Elliott does score. And the Dogs will be level in a moment. And he is inspired. He's got the crazy eyes going on.
Yeah, he's one for the kennel, isn't he?
Well, you know what you're going to get every week off Elliott, don't you? Wholehearted performance. That was a great hole run that time. A beautiful sleight of hand there from Marshall King. The soft hands.
What about his goal-kicking percentage as well, Reece Martin? Oh, wasn't too far away from getting him there, but he is going at around 98% now. Gotta like what he's doing. Oh, clever! Gets smashed. James Gabbett loves that.
That's rocked the foundations. That's a big body contact.
Wowee. Not many stopped Clemmer in his tracks, but Gabbett did. Whooshka.
Did you like that block?
I loved it. I was hoping they wouldn't pull it up for a shoulder charge. That's a great hit. Good shot. And don't worry, Clemmer will take his number 2 and try and get one back.
Both front rowers got him sweet, didn't they? Both dropping the shoulder in. Was there a tackle being made there, Danny? Here we go. Remus Smith into space. The Dogs trying to go back-to-back, and Tuivasa-Sheck, textbook, shots him down.
No fullback at home here.
And they're struggling to get back on side. Blair with discipline, then slipped, and now the intercept nearly thrown. Knocked on. So the Dogs will maintain possession. Leisha asking for runners. Elliott gives it to Clemmer. Picked the right man to run at that time. Blake Green in amongst the tall timber. Dragged down just a metre short. What can they cook up this time? Leisha got away from the marker. Oh, Remus Smith! What an effort from the winger, and the Dogs are in front. Who saw that coming 5 minutes ago?
And that is not the first time they've used that play, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Nice play from Leach. Probably could have hit Jackson on the first cross. That's a little ruck play they have scored off a few times this year. Jackson went under. Remus Smith just gets through. Mannering will be disappointed with that attempt. But big body Remus Smith, I think that's his 4th try for the season.
Now, Danny, that's part of being a first grader, effort on effort. Don't forget that he was the man that made the break down the right-hand side. This time he comes back on the inside. He's a powerful fella. He didn't beat some, well, he beat some good defenders there. He tried to go a little bit high, Simon Mannering. Great strength shown. This kid's going to be a beauty.
On the last. Johnson trying to hang it up for Fusatua. Gives him one to climb for, perhaps. Well, it was so well placed that they're going to get Morris into touch. What a kick from Johnson.
Perfect kick, wasn't it?
The 5'8" put on his back for a slow play of the ball. Mannering. Johnson. Papali'i gets the offload away, and they're over. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck with the spectacular finish, but put it down to the offload from Isaiah Papali'i.
Why would you follow some of these forwards that they do possess, the New Zealand Warriors?
What do they draw up on the last? Frawley to kick. Finished off after he got the kick away too. Up they go, knocked on by the Warriors. You're offside, aren't you, Blake Green? But he saw no other option. What's the call going to be? It's a penalty.
What's the penalty for? Offside? Sorry? What's the penalty for? Offside. Sorry?
Of course he's offside.
Josh
Morris tapped it back.
That's what Sean Johnson's saying, Danny. He's saying it came off Josh Morris, so Blake Green's well within his rights. Holland opens them up, busts them right up, and there's support on the inside. Hopewadi has the birthday boy. If he wants to use him, he gifts it to him. Lachlan Lewis, 22 today. And he says to his mate, Will Hopewadi, thanks for the birthday gift.
Will Hopewadi just sniffing around the middle after the break had been made by Holland. Look at this, how casual is this? Lewis just saying, I'll take one back inside and score right under the post.
Out the back to Mannering. Through the hands, out in front of Johnson. Beale, Fusatua! Gets there around the outside again, and the Warriors strike first. In the second 40, they'll have a look.
His 17th try of the season.
Ooh, gets there.
Just the ability to know where that sideline is. Fusatua scored many a try this year.
Had to feel for it, Mannering, didn't he? But it was a wonderful pass once he got control out in front of Johnson and gave that attack real impetus.
Well, it was man on man there. Did so well, didn't he?
You got to give it up to Beale there as well. Like, he didn't overplay his hand, he just did his part.
Oh, Johnson charged down by Reece Martin. He's able to track it down too. He does a lot of the one percenters for the Dogs.
Well, the further Johnson went into the line there, the spaces became narrow. So that's the thing. He went right in there, tried to drive it low. And Martin first to the ball.
Good field position for the Dogs. Didn't play out at Reece Martin, but was able to track it down anyway. A nothing play by the Dogs, which Fualalo tries to finish off. Frawley back on the angle. Came Holland, who exposed the Warriors defensively a couple of times in that first half. They've laboured their way to 25 out for Lewis. Morris is interested, bats it down, the Twins combine! Brent for Josh one more time for the Dogs. Climbing all over Fusatua. Rolls reversed if you don't mind.
There you go, bro. How good. Tap back. It's just always brewing. Something's always happening around these two, isn't there? Once again, the unorthodox kick of Lewis. Put it on the money. Just the way he got in between them, Brett Morris. Able to tap it back. Try assist for Brett onto Josh.
Well, just the ability to chase hard, don't they? And the timing, it was a perfectly pointed kick. Just cleans up the crumbs back on the inside, Josh Morris. I think we're going to be in for one of those afternoons. You score, I score. And that's just brilliant play, understanding between these two.
Toughest kick for him this afternoon. Oh, bends it back. The big right to lefter. Reece Martin can do no wrong. He's got it on a string. Great offload there from Gabbard, and here is Isaac Luke running and keeping it alive for Tavanga. Now they're playing Warriors football. Solomon Akata inside the 20. Second phase footy from the Warriors. Frawley. Well, they claim Carter was holding him in, and Frawley wasn't slowing it down cynically. Tuivasa Sheck showing it, and Roger picked off one-on-one. The youngster makes the tackle.
Just have a look at them going side to side here, the Warriors.
Tavanga, their space. Should have gone through the hands, perhaps. Papali'i was a 2-on-1 outside him. Now Green, or Gabbett, could afford the fumble. Takes on the front rowers. No way through. Still a tackle to go. Johnson. Fusatua, too easy. Fastest Warrior ever to 50 tries. David Fusatua does it in 77 games, and it's game on again.
Oh, let's just watch this all unfold. I know we just give him a wrap, Isaac Luke, but beautiful pass from the number 9 right out in front of Green. Look at that, bang. Makes him move onto it, and a beautiful line from Blair, which sinks Lachlan Lewis. And then just shelling peas for Sean Johnson over this man for his double.
Well, I think the double pump here that got him interested. See that? The dummy first, keep him interested, the pass over the top. What it did was put him in two minds to come in. Brett Morris that time with a double pump. Got on the outside of his man again.
Johnson hangs it up. This will be difficult for the Dogs to take on the full. They're trying to let it bounce in the end. Back to Carter. Pretty good kick from the centre. Left foot kick from Carter was a beauty, and they'll get a try nearly out of it. What were they doing there? Trying to force the pass in their own end goal. Run around play coming. Blake Green. Oh, takes them all on. Inside ball. Adam Blair, 2 tries in 2 weeks.
Held up.
He didn't get it down, Speedy.
Big line to the left. Johnson, Mannering. They go through the hands immediately. Tuivasa Sheck. Holland came up quickly on him. He's thrown the boot away. What do you think of this on the sportsmanship front? Holland winds up with the boot, and rather than give it back to Tuivasa Sheck, tosses it away.
We've got Roger Tuivasa Sheck on the left wing with 1 boot.
Lewis.
Oh, how long has he got?
Hangs it up instead. The hypnotist blocker's calling him. The chase is good. They've got him in goal. No, they say penalty for being tackled mid-air.
Where's my boot? Great work, Roger. I think it was, dropped back to the fullback position. Slip on the Nike. Would have felt a little bit awkward for him.
You've got to let him come back down before you start tackling. Trying to bring a degree of composure to their dogs. Oh, Lewis ran into Isaac Luke.
Have a look at this.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Technique, look at that. Short back and sides. There you go, son. Eat some of that.
Johnson, Mannering. Now Luke. Blair spots the gap this time. Tough to stop. Keeps it alive. Try time for Petahiku. And we are going to be level with less than 5 to go once the extras are at it.
They just spoke about Speedy, all aboard on this right-hand side. They're just all loaded up, weren't they? But a nice little short ball to the metre. Here to Blair. Straight through the hole there, which is unfortunate for Lewis, as he's made 22 tackles already today.
Johnson does add 2, and we're all tied up. Lewis gets adventurous. Goes to Josh. Morris gets a fend off going and takes the tackler with him. Will they have a pop from 30 out? Lewis has got time. Lachlan Lewis on his birthday hangs it up. He's got it. Phenomenal. Time stands still when this kid gets the footy, and time stood still as we waited to see whether it would get over the crossbar, and it did. He's a sensational player, this kid.
I was just about to say, I'm serious. What a birthday present if he kicks this. My God. He has got an immortal's name in Lewis in the DNA. Look at that.
The longest time ever for a field goal at ANZ, I reckon. That was in the air for so long. Johnson playing with his eyes up. He is kicking. And they're getting back to defuse it here. Hopewadi can afford to bounce it. The Dogs, they don't fancy that wooden spoon.